Hey Trev, how's it going with you? I've just been messing around with this, trying to get a little sequence of images if I can. There's a little prominence down on the bottom, so I'm just been taking a sequence, seeing if I can get an animation of what's happening down there right at the bottom. If you can see it, there we go. Yeah, my scene's not great. I don't know if it'll come out that well, but I thought I'd have a go anyway. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Have a look at it. There we are. Oh, what's happening out there with you guys? Getting any clear nights? I had 2 nights this week. I had 2 nights this week for the first time in ages, where I got I managed to get the Galaxy Fornax A. Where is it? Processing. Yeah, there it is. Managed to get that earlier this week. It's not too bad. It's like, I think that was about 8 hours worth of data, just 3-minute exposures. Not too bad from my backyard, which is like ball 5. Yeah. Yeah, I've not done much imaging, to be honest, lately. I feel like just been so cloudy. I've just got out of the habit completely. Just got a bit sick of it. So just making sure it's not drifting too much. It's still there. Did you manage to get an image last night, Star Traveller? Are you northern or southern hemisphere? Yeah, I'm hoping it might make a decent time lapse. Yeah. Yeah, it looks a bit more. It looks a bit more dramatic inverted, doesn't it? M42 and Northern Triffid. Okay. Okay, is that what it goes by, Northern Triffid? I didn't. Okay. It's similar appearance. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Just having a quick look at it. Next capture. $60 subs. M42 turned out 60-second sub still blew out the core. Yeah. Doesn't take much, does it, with that? Yeah, you got to take some short subs for the core, yeah, and then blend them in. If you can be bothered. I know what it's like though. Sometimes you just want to take it. Yeah, sometimes you just got to get it, haven't you? Just get those subs in, get an image. Yep, totally agree. ages I'm up to. Sequence. Okay, what about 60 now? Yeah, that's fair enough, Star Traveller. I know what you mean. I've not done solar in, like down here in Australia, we've just got past, we're just into spring now, so I've not done any over the winter. This is the first time I've actually done it in ages. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, we've got some sunshine now. What is it here now? It's like 4:50 in the afternoon. We've got a bit of sunshine, so I thought I'd just dust off the quark a little bit and give it a bit of a run. That's all. Yeah. So it gets just sat there on the shelf sometimes. Got to pull out the gear and just try and use it a bit. I guess the good thing about the quark is with it being the weather being so crap, at least it's something you can do on sunny days. Oops. Yeah, we've kind of we're past our winter now into spring, but our weather's still pretty bad at the moment, but hopefully we'll start getting a little bit more clear weather now. Let's see. Keep drifting. Yeah, it's a tough hobby, isn't it? You end up having a lot of equipment that's pretty expensive, and a lot of the time it feels like you're just watching it because the weather, yeah. See how many I'm up to now. Desktop, sharp cap. Let's have a look. Captures. So I'm up to Sun Sequence 1. That's all the thing is. So I've got 130, and each file is about 1.6 gig. So I've got, I mean, that's 130, it's not 130 because I've got all those text files, so I've actually got, yeah, about 65, which is, we have, yeah, so a couple of seconds worth maybe, of animation. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yep. Alright. What's that one? Sunspot. That's one from earlier. Yeah, I'll process these later and hopefully get one or two nice images out of them. There is a prominence at the top as well of the sun, but this one down here just felt a little bit better. Should be nice. You can see if you can animate that over a few seconds, that could look quite nice. Your friend from Texas does Astro now, and that's his issue. Everything is gigabytes. Terabytes for a session. Yeah, solar. Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, especially if you're doing long animations. I mean, I'm not really taking that many frames per. I'm only taking like 500 frames per file. But yeah, already up to probably 70 gig. Oh no, that's not looking good. I think I've got a cloud that's just gone past. It's terrible. I'm wobbling. I should have probably started this earlier as well. It's getting a bit lower now. Where's that gone? There it is. A bit bigger. Yeah, I keep meaning actually to do some visual. That's what that is behind me. I've been meaning to get this out for the last few nights. This little baby here. That's on my list as well. A bit lazy with my visual. I keep meaning to do more. Hey, Frack. How's it going? Yeah, this is my first time, Frack, in ages. Yeah, no worries, Star Traveller. I have to get to bed if I don't want to be worthless tomorrow. Yeah, fair enough. I'll catch you later. See you, mate. Hope you get some good weather. Yeah, Frack, it was that bit of sunshine today, so I thought let's crack the solar scope for a while and just have a bit of a mess about. So I've got this prominence down the bottom here, and I'm not sure how far through am I now. I think I've got about, I don't know, 70 files so far, so probably a couple of seconds worth of animation. I'll keep going for a little while longer. Which one have you got again, Frack? I can't remember. Is it the Daystar or is it the Lunt? Sometimes I wish I had one that could capture the full disc. Yeah, it looks good down the bottom, doesn't it? It looks alright. I'll zoom in next time. I can't use it until it starts capturing. Here we go. Maybe zoom in a bit more. Look at that down the bottom there. It's probably like, I don't know. That's probably like the size of the Earth or something in there. Daystar 60, yeah. So you can get, is that like, you can get full disc with that, can you? That's like the all-in-one, yeah. This is on my Skywatcher ED80 this, so this is a, natively that's a 700mm into it. Plus the, whatever the 4 times on the clock. Yeah, depending on the camera, yep. Yep. This camera's been pretty decent. This 432 works quite well. Just want to make sure, I'm just going to have a look again and stretch it for a second. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. I tend to get like a bit of drift over a long period of time on these time lapses, so it's looking alright at the moment. Yep. Here we go. Nice and contrasty. Hey, g'day Vela, how you going? Yeah, I'm just part way through this sequence, Vela. I'm just trying to get enough images for a little time lapse on what's on these prominences down the bottom here. I'm not doing too bad. I'm up to about 160, so it's only half of that because of the text. So 80, I've got 80 images so far. So yeah, I'm getting towards about 3 seconds worth of the time lapse, something like that, depending on how many frames per second. So yeah, not too bad. I'm currently setting up the Evo Guide 50 with a Starizona autofocus. Okay. So you put in a Evo Guide 50 with a Starizona autofocus mount. I don't think I've heard of that. A Starizona autofocus mount. Or is it, you mean a Starizona focuser, yeah? Is that, I don't really know much about Starizona's focusers, to be honest. Other than I'm sure they're supposed to be pretty damn good, knowing Star Arizona stuff. What's happened here to my... It's better. I'm currently setting up, yeah, yep, it's a 3D printed housing to use an EAF with. Okay, cool. So that's going to be on your little Evo Guide 50. So that's going to, is that like going to be your wide aperture? Will that be like your wide aperture telescope, Frack? Because what focal length is that, Evo Guide 50? That must be pretty damn wide. That's weird. Where does it tell you? So have you got a field flattener for that as well, Frack? Yeah, the poor man's Red Cat 51, yeah. Yeah, I've never really progressed beyond my Samyang 135 lens, to be honest. That's my wide rig, and I can't be bothered. I know the Red Cat 51 or something like that is quite nice, although some of those 51s, to be honest, the older ones, I didn't think they're... I know Logan had one of the older ones, and he wasn't that impressed always with the focus on it. Like, he couldn't get a... Found it difficult to get a flat field across the whole frame. Yeah, Star Arizona flattener. So I bet your flattener's worth more than that scope, isn't it? Because Star Arizona flattener, I'm guessing it'd be pretty expensive. Yeah, I noticed they do quite a nice looking little Star Arizona do quite a nice little looking quick switch adapter for the SCT, which is quite cool. Because the mine, it looks like this one, you can fit it. This has got me looking at something. I don't know why I'm looking at this now, but on my SCT, like if I have to use the hand controller for focusing if I want to use it manually, just for viewing. And it looks like they've got one here which has got a special bracket, but you can disengage it if you want to just use it for manual focusing, I think. Yeah, this makes it easy to switch without the hassle of removing the EAF. It's a good little idea, that. Although, I can actually manage at the moment. Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got that one there, the ZWO EAF bracket. God, there's like adapters for everything, isn't there? This is how you can spend so much bloody money, isn't it? Let me zoom out again a bit. This is getting a bit... Auto. Let me make sure I've not drifted too far. I have drifted again, I can see. Always drifting on this. Are you going to be out tonight then, Frack? I think there's some. I don't know about you, but I think we've got some. I think we've got some clear weather tonight, actually. So I might stick. I don't know. Might stick my Newtonian on. We'll see. Let's just see. How's that positioned? About $200 back then when I got the flattener. You should check what the Evo Guide 50 is capable of. Yeah, I bet that. I'm sure they're good, yeah. I just had a look on Skywatcher. It didn't tell me what focal length it is on their own website. Where's the specs? Come on, Skywatcher. Evo Guide 50. ED. Pretty light, isn't it? 800 grams. Focal length 242. Yeah, nice little. Yeah, nice focal length. Kind of in between a. Kind of got you in between like a camera lens, like my 135, and like a small refractor. You know, at 400 mil, hasn't it? It's got a nice in between. Focal ratio 4.84, so it's reasonably fast as well, isn't it? Yeah. Could do some nice mosaics with that as well, couldn't you? ED glass, yeah. Do you tend to just like have that piggybacked then on your other, on one of your other telescopes, and then just switch between them? We're up to now nearly 200 exposure. Not 200. What am I talking about? About 80. Some prominence too. What are these? I shouldn't have done that. I'm just processing a file, so it's slowed down my screen a lot. Cancel that. Yeah, let me cancel it for now. Using it on the Skywatch AZ GTI modified to EQ for camping trips. Yeah, lightweight. Yeah, nice. Nice little rig. And the ASI Air Pro. Nice. Nice to get those, get out to those dark skies with something nice and portable like that. I think I'm too lazy though, that's my problem for that sort of stuff. Whenever I go camping, I tend to go for more, like, I might take my DSLR with me and just go to do some Milky Way shots, but I don't really bother taking any of my Astro gear. Yeah, I wonder what I've just finished. I just finished doing that picture frac. I got Fornax a couple of nights back. That's with the C925, and I've got about 8 hours of data using the 533 and the C925 with the reducer on it. It's not bad, but under dark skies you could get such a lot better shot of that. You miss out on a lot of that surrounding dust. It's not bad. Heading out to the big desert in 2 weeks' time. Nice. Cool. Are you going to be staying there for a while, Frack? Like a bit of a trip? Like a bit of an extended trip? That'd be nice to have a rig like that if you're actually, yeah, going out for a place for a good while and had your car with you and everything, you know. Just seeing if yeah, obviously we've got tarantula. What's the moon going to be tonight? Be massive, big, won't it? Oh, I got Saturn obviously up there. It's going to be a big bright moon. People will be wondering where the sun's gone. Here we are. See how that prominence is looking still. There it is. There it is. Just a weekend camping trip, pure dark skies. Nice. Very nice. Frack. You got any particular targets in mind? I mean, I guess everything's going to look pretty amazing under them skies, but this time of the year, I guess you got Milky Way being a bit flatter, aren't you? So, still, yeah. Could take Orion. Orion might be looking nice by then. Nice wide. You could get like a nice wide image at Orion and the Horsehead A. Just in broadband and all that dust around it. Probably still be pretty low still, won't it then? So if anybody's joining this stream now, I'm currently, I don't know how many pictures I'm up to now. I've got quite a few, but I'm basically trying to take a time lapse of this prominence down at the bottom of the sun here. So I've probably got about 3 or 4 seconds. Orion is a target late in the night, yeah, like past midnight and stuff. You'll be spoilt for choice though, Frack. Skies like that, you'll be like. Thing is though, there'll be such good skies you can just hop from, you don't need that much data. I think that's my problem. If I got out to skies like that, I would not know what to put my camera on. Everything would just look so good, especially broadband stuff like no moon and broadband stuff. Yeah, I might tonight. I don't know. I might put maybe I'll put my Newtonian just on some like Tarantula or something. See what I can be bothered to do. Alright, I'm going to have to call this, I think, soon. What am I up to now? Alright, so I've got about 25... Definitely got about 4 seconds. And at slow motion or at half speed, I've got about probably maybe 8 seconds in on this. It should look pretty cool. Alright, I think that is going to do me for now, guys. So I'm going to just end my little live stream now. And call it... I might see if I can hop on tonight. I'll see how I go. What's that? What's a nice target to capture at the moment with my C8? I haven't been doing much lately. Yeah, I haven't been doing much either, Frack. Like, that target I did is that one is the first one I've done in ages. I've been definitely lacking inspiration lately. Yeah, I don't know for your C8, because tonight I think it's going to be a bit of. I mean, that'd be nice to capture something like maybe the Sculpture Galaxy or something like that. But I think tonight you're going to have a bit of a moon as well, so. Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon? What could you do? C8. Similar. It's similar focal to my C925. Could go in close on Tuk. Or the Parvo cluster, Parvo globular cluster. Yeah, I don't know if there's much point doing. This music's too loud. I don't know if there's much point in doing anything like galaxies or anything like that. What? Where the hell has my live stream gone? Oh, it's back. Yeah, the moon's out. Oh, sorry, I just lost my live stream there for a second. Yeah, the moon is out and about, mate. That's the problem. Otherwise, I might have got some more data tonight for those galaxies I were taking, but yeah. Maybe you do the moon. Get a nice picture of the moon. Look, you're getting close. Helix? You could get in tight on. You could get in tight on the helix, Frack. That's nice and high. I think that field of view I'm showing there, I think that's like 1500, because that's with my reducer on. Yeah, I don't know. Parvo is a nice globular cluster. That's one of my favourites, Parvo. P900 out then. Oof, it's a nice looking target. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I might just have a mess about. I don't know. Alright. I'm going to call it. That is that, I think, for now. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And I'm going to end the stream. I might try and come back on tonight. I'll see how I go. Yeah. See what happens. Alright. Catch you later, everyone. Hope you have a good night, Frack. Whatever you choose to do. Darn moon's getting in our way again.